luck is and why you need it. Luck is proactive, bro. It's exposing yourself to the right experiences and people and opening your mind instead of closing it of the fear of bad luck. You know what I'm saying? People kind of close their mind and put negative into the energy, into the universe, and it fuck up their luck, bro. You can actually do the opposite and engineer your own luck. As it says, man, luck plays a crucial role in success. Fortunately enough, we're going to learn how to engineer it. Let's get into it. The inspiration behind this video is actually from a book called The Luck Factor by Richard Wiseman. Basically, this presentation was inspired by that, where Wiseman presents the 4 fundamentals of luck. His 4 fundamentals goes as follows. Number 1, seizing opportunities. Number 2, trusting one's gut. Number 3, anticipating good fortune. And finally, converting bad luck into good luck. According to Wiseman, luck entails seizing opportunities. Fortunate people always seek out new opportunities for growth, networks, and experiences. Basically, what that means to me is if you think that some good shit's gonna happen, it's most likely gonna happen, man. And that's how the world works, bro. You just gotta be optimistic, man. I'm about to tell y'all a quote or a scenario that I instantly think of when I was making this presentation, when I was doing research for this. The first thing I thought of was this: the red car theory, bro. If me and you was doing an interview, I was talking to you and I said, how many red cars you seen before you got to the studio? You'll be like, shit, I don't know. But if I told you that day, I was like, hey, tomorrow, if you tell me the exact amount of red cars you see, I'll give you $1 million. You'll know exactly how many red cars you see because you was looking for it. If you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. But if you are looking for it, it's going to be right in your face, man. That's basically how I feel like manifestation work. That's how I feel like luck work. That's how I feel like positive situations in your life work. So, first up, like I told y'all, he got 4 different principles in his book of how to basically generate your own luck. The first one is creating and noticing opportunities. The key point and the key takeaway from this is to actively seek out and recognize opportunities around you. Just like the example I just gave y'all of the red car. If I told y'all that I was going to give y'all $1 million for every red car, your ass going to be outside like, oh, red car 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, red one, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to be actively seeking it. Now, imagine you was actively seeking your success in that same manner. Imagine you was actively seeking money in that manner. You will walk outside like, oh, it's a store right there. I can make some money if I resell this. You see what I'm saying, bro? Imagine if every day you lived your life like that. That's how you generate your own luck. Imagine every day you walk outside, you see somebody, oh, let me talk to him. I never know what he going through. I don't know what he can add to my life. You talk to somebody and now y'all business partners. That's how luck works, bro. You feel me? Stay open-minded and curious. Network and engage with diverse groups of people. You feel me? A key tip, key takeaway he was talking about in the book, man. Keep a journal to track potential opportunities you may notice. You feel me? You never know, bro. If you keep it on your conscience, keep it on your mind, and journal it, you might look back at that journal and engineer your own success that way. Number 2, listen to yourself and your intuition. This is basically the trust in your gut part. Trust your instincts and your inner voice. Reflect on past experiences where intuition guided you. Practice mindfulness and tune into your thoughts and feelings. I feel like intuition is nothing but experience, bro. Going through certain experiences and learning from those experiences and having a certain type of insight on the stuff that you've seen before, knowing how to navigate it previously. I mean, knowing how to navigate it going forward.
And
you feel me? That's why
structure your life like that, bro. Make a little social media account and just follow these 3 or 4 people, bro. And sometimes the good thing about a lot of these older niggas is they don't be too flaunty. By the time you get around that age, you're not gonna be worrying about jewelry, bro. Now I'm just showing you my lifestyle. That's the flex. This flex is gonna be my lifestyle. The only expensive thing that's gonna show off on me is my watch. I'm probably just gonna be real big on the watches by the time I'm that age. I'm not gonna care about the chains and shit, man. That's gonna be for my hoes. And that's good, because watch something you could be flashy about, but it ain't diamond flashy. It's if you know flashy. Watches is a good investment. Never could go wrong with that. All that shit, niggas be wearing diamonds and shit. The price of gold just went up the other day. I got an all gold Rolex. The Rolex just sit in the drawer all day and the price going up on it. So I got an investment on my wrist. But yeah, bruh, start looking at shit like that. Lock in on it. It might be hard because everything on your social media is a whole bunch of young shit, but set up these accounts where when you hopping on the internet, you just seeing this shit all day, and it's just gonna be inspiration, bruh. And you're not gonna feel like you in a race. You're just gonna feel like, all right, I just need to get there. You know, I feel like comparison be the thief of joy for real, and that's all there is to do nowadays on the internet is just compare. Lately, I make these videos and I try to come on here as regular as possible, bro. I don't try to come on here and, wear all the shit I can wear, but, I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna deliver a message to these niggas? And sometimes it be that too, like, yeah, he's saying some real shit, but I can't really feel him because he's talking to me with a whole bunch of chains on this shit and just look at me like, hey, I'm looking like you right now. You probably just jump out the shower just like me. Like I say, man, I try to think about problems and come up with a real good solution to it, and I think that's a real great solution. I think once you start looking at shit like that, bro, you might just be like, I ain't gonna lie, kid, right? Lately, I've been moving like this. I ain't even feeling like I've been in a race lately. I just been feeling like I just need to find a way to just get to the goal. That's all that matters. Like I say, bro, sometimes the last niggas that start the race be the first one to finish. Rick Ross was never one of the biggest rappers in the rap game. Let's keep it 100. And those niggas who way bigger than him. He was just the middle nigga. And then half of them niggas who was probably bigger than him when he was in the game, now he probably got way more money than him. That's how I feel. This shit ain't about who was the famousest. This shit ain't about, at the end of the day, what really count is who gonna be the richest after all this shit. Yeah, man. Kid, get y'all the real, dog. Like I said, I never been the type to compare myself, but if a nigga would've came and told me how I told y'all right now, and I was young and the nigga told me like that, I would've been like, okay, that's how I need to maneuver. Hey, like I say, I try to come drop these vids on here, but one real thing I be real big on is a lot of these vids could be real informative, and I don't really know if y'all niggas really soaking it for real. I don't know if y'all niggas really watching it to the end. I don't know, bro. That's why I like to do the Patreon. And the Patreon not that much, cause you ain't ever gonna see me charging a nigga $100 for something, and niggas can say what they want. Kid, you lowballing yourself. Nah, bro, I want to make shit affordable so niggas could actually have a chance and have a shot. I learned through life, but if it was that one nigga who made something affordable enough for me to learn something.
Your success is equivalent to how cold she is when she's younger in her prime. But in order for you to become cold, you got to become successful. You got to be on your grind every day. Not worrying about if she gonna flake or she gonna stay. It shouldn't matter to you, G, because they gonna leave anyway. So it's best for us to keep our head at stake, bruh. That's what it's for. That's what it's about. Staying focused. Do you know how good it feels when you have things to get there in your life? When you have things going on in your life? Life is not all about women. We love women. We do. We don't dislike them over here. We love them. But it's not what it's all about. You come first. Your life comes first. Your destiny comes first. And that's just facts. So it's either you gonna complain or you gonna complain and stay the same, or you gonna change. That's what it's about. You only got two things. That's the only two things you gonna do. Stay the same and complain, or change. You pick and choose. You do what you gotta do, because you gonna get the last laugh when you continue to grind. That girl that you wanted in high school, she not gonna want you right now. Why am I telling you this? Because I went through it. She don't want you right now. She's going to want you the next 5 years. The next 10 years. When she has kids, maybe. Or maybe when she's just washed up. Then that's when she's going to want you. And that's okay. That's okay. It's just what it is. And you get a chance to respond to that if you want to respond to it. If you want her, get at her. Don't commit. But you can dig her with your dick and stick. If that's what you want to do. You always gonna get the last laugh. You always gonna get the last laugh. I promise you that. I promise you, you're going to always get the last laugh. You just got to keep grinding. Don't give up. I know it's tough when you get fired from your job. I went through it. I was at my lowest. But I used it as motivation. I used it to keep going. I slept with the roaches. All I had to eat was ramen noodles and hamburger helper. I've been there. Guess what? I never gave up. I've been there when the chicks didn't want me. I was the guy in high school who the chicks didn't want. Yeah, certain chicks found me cute, but they didn't find me like how they found my other homeboy, who ain't doing nothing right now. Got 3 baby mamas. He the one that got my ex pregnant. And now my ex looking sick. Not sick as in, oh, I don't feel good. Sick as in, woe is me. Couldn't be me, G. That's why you got to continue to improve. A man's strength is not tested or measured upon when he's doing good, when he's up, when he's in triumph. It's when you digging. It's when you one shot. It's when your health bar is 2 taps away in Destiny and they say, oh, he's 2 tapping. You killed a whole squad because they couldn't get you. That's where the real skill comes in at. When it's crunch time, when you down